Well, look, I think given the demand that we've seen in the last couple of weeks for this stock, it doesn't take a genius to say that the stock will likely pop, at the open. Again, I think the short-term actions of the stock will be driven more by emotion, will be driven more by just the demand-supply economics. Not enough shares going public, and the demand is several-fold. So that's what's going to drive the stock in the near term. Over the long term, however, it's going to be driven by fundamentals. So again, hard to say where it opens up, but I think directionally should be up a lot. The $46 is a one-year target. We also have a two-year price target, which is $59. And so we are looking at this company and this stock truly as a long-term buy. We think they're in the middle of changing a lot of industries, not just advertising. And the market opportunity, the addressable market for them is very large. The advertising market is $600 billion. So there are a lot of things that will happen along the way. Certainly don't expect everything to be rosy. There'll be quarters where people don't like the numbers, et cetera. We're keeping an eye on the long term on this one.
Mark Zuckerberg is a very young CEO, right? So that's very different from what we're used to seeing. He doesn't fit the mold. He doesn't fit our expectations and our schemas about what a leader should look like. I mean, we do have some examples in history of young people, right, coming up and doing wonderful things. But Mark Zuckerberg this is pretty unique. And so I think there is a cultural shift happening now. And with some of Mark Zuckerberg's actions, he's kind of pushing the boundaries, which I think makes it even a bigger moment. The cultural core, the cultural values that Facebook has, they'll have to be very careful about changing that. They have to be consistent. And that's where the creativity comes in. They have to figure out creative ways to stick with the core values, but at the same time recognize that they are a growing and changing company. Every company grows, every company changes. And so there will be some things that will challenge those core values. But I hope, and I do believe that at this point, that Mark Zuckerberg has enough naivete to actually hold strong to those values.